What's going on, Solid Steppers? It's Miss Ward coming to you from sunny South Florida. Just finished my morning on the road meditation, clearing my head. Yesterday was a long day. A little tired this morning, but I refuse to own that energy. So we're going to keep it popping, keep it moving. You know, I was thinking about a conversation I had yesterday with a gentleman up in Jupiter while I was servicing a client on an LG. And this gentleman was an HVAC guy, been in the business for 40 years. He said back in the day he used to deal with appliances. They was, according to him, these are his words, people, not mine. It was super easy because everything fit everything, that all the parts were interchangeable, you know, which is believable because that's the same way cars are. So anyway, we started talking today, and he was like, "You're such a valuable person." He said, because things have changed in the industry, and there are not a lot of you that know how to work on the new appliances and things of that nature. So that goes to show, when you have seasoned tradespeople who are sitting here talking about how valuable appliance repair people are, they know, because they've seen the inside of the game for years. He's watched the industries change, you know, and things of that nature. He was talking about the difficulties trying to pay people $25 to $30 an hour to work for him in this HVAC trade. He said no. He said these people want piecework. They want to get paid by the day or the job, or some transient philosophy in my head. But hey, whatever works. But I just thought it was very interesting to hear this gentleman's perspective. You know, a lot of times as appliance professionals, you guys don't realize how valuable you are and how important the training is. Once again, we got training going on with TMM Academics. Brandon and Rick are putting that on, and that's going to be a great prerequisite course. I would strongly recommend you guys come down, you know, rub elbows with these people and learn the best you can and develop lifelong relationships. I reach out to Brandon and Rick on a regular basis for technical support, among other things. And so that relationship is invaluable. We also have Appliance Boot Camp. Is going to be, you know, in Atlanta at the Encompass location out in, I think that's in Lawrenceville, Tipton Industrial, something like that, but it's all over. So definitely look that up, sign up, and go support, because, you know, there are people trying to get the game to you guys. They trying to get things to you at a reasonable rate, you know. And the bottom line is, when you go there, 99% of everything that's going on is 100% free. I mean, for y'all free 99ers, y'all need to be on that all day. You know, I think I'm going to pop up at Encompass myself. I hate to say I am, because my schedule is crazy, because I have my own life, my own business, but I just think it's important that I'm there. So I'm going to definitely make it a sincere effort to be there and just support Reggie, support Mike, and support Appliance Boot Camp, along with Appliance Alliance is going to be there. So I definitely need to be there to support both those guys. But at the end of the day, like I said, know how valuable you are as an appliance repair professional. Take it seriously and really start fine-tuning the craft. Because the beautiful thing about appliance repair is you can learn how to read schematics. You can learn how to, you know, a little bit of plumbing. You know, you can learn the timing charts. You can learn how to test X, Y, and Z. And you can use those skills every day and grow every day. And the thing about it is appliance repair gives you so many challenges. You should be like a genius, but before it's all over, because it's going to show you appliances in different environments, different settings, and how they respond. Because theoretically everything's the same, but the way the manufacturers go to business might be slightly different. But if you understand the basic concepts, you know what to look for. Prime example, refrigerator warm. You know, the first thing we're looking for is an airflow restriction issue. You know, things of that nature, if it's only one eval. See, like, the game is real, but these are the things you have to know. Because a lot of these appliances made so nice now, you'll easily miss the fact that it's two evaporators, just because of how the fresh food department's molded and shaped. and how they maximize space. But at the end of the day, you got to understand how these systems flow. I mean, there is a Samsung, and I was shocked, that had twin cooling, not twin, but it had 2 evaporators, but it was just a little different. So at the end of the day, you got to learn the game, and then you got to make it work for you. I tell people this all the time. They think this is a joke and a hustle, and it's not. All you got to do is find you a niche, focus on that niche, and become flawless. Like, I'm living for the re-engineers. I'm living for them. Like, I am an undercover hater that these guys can have people dropping off. I think it was Steve Morrison, one of those brothers, was talking about how this customer dropped off the board. All he did was switch out the relay, and they dropped it off at his house. Like, really? And then he gonna go and start. Like, really? He making that much bank. So when I'm telling y'all better learn how to repair these control boards. These guys are light years ahead of the game, and they're so comfortable they've been doing it. And they got the supplies to do it, because the reality is you ain't gonna be able to get no damn boards. You'll be able to get some chips, resistors, and transmitter, whatever the hell, transformers and things like that, but your ass is not gonna be able to get any boards. I'm watching it every day. I'm dealing with a whirlpool right now. I'm not even, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, do I want to walk away from the bag? Do I want to go in here and figure this out? But guess what? My round brown ass is going to figure it out. I'm really waiting on this truck to go by, because I'm really trying to get over. West Palm Beach be so damn suspect, man. Y'all need to get your cousins. Here they go, 2 Primos. I'm just glad I'm not on that other side, because southbound is backed up from Fort Lauderdale to Palm Beach. I swear, they not moving at all. They starting to move now, but boy, a few minutes ago they weren't moving. But anyway, like I said, y'all, understand how valuable you are. Invest in your training, and apply it. See, the thing is, you can study all day long, but you don't have to apply that thing. Like I'm telling you, I have to, I strayed away myself a little bit. I got to get back to that hour or 2 designated, just because I'm running into situations, which is why I stay in the field. Like, this appliance game ain't no joke. It ain't getting no damn easier. So you might as well suck it up, learn how to diagnose from the board, learn how to get stuff in diagnostic mode, understand the text sheets, read them like you're reading the Bible or the Quran or whatever the Torah, whatever you believe in. At the end of the day, you got to be on top of this, man, because this appliance game is no joke. Believe me, I was talking to one of my students. He was sweating because he was working on a dishwasher that was hardwired, and he texted me. I was busy as hell, but I took a minute because I know how it is to be in that situation. He's sitting there sweating, customer all on him. And, he originally had power. Then, he went and hit the breaker, came back, reset it. And then there was no power going to it. No power at the dishwasher. I said, bro, you got to retrace your steps. Go back to the basics. Go to your power source. See if you got any power coming. I told him check the plug. He said, oh, no, it's hardwired. I said, well, bro, better check where the power source is. He go back and check. There's no power coming to it. Oh, well. So then he knew that there was an electrical issue. But the kids, we have all, being young techs, being fresh in the game, we all been sitting there sweating bullets, thinking we done messed up something. And at the end of the day, it was broke when you got there. You got to know your basics. See, when you know your basics, you can stand your ground. It's when you don't know your basics when you get caught up and when you allow yourself to be rattled. So I'm telling you, practice makes perfect. There's no secret sauce. You got to get out here and do this hard work. You got to be methodical in your moves. You got to get the game for the game get you. And that's all I got for you. Because the reality is, if you don't have a tech sheet, you're a loser. I'm telling you that right now. And the only reason you get away with a tech sheet, now I know there are some guys so good at what they do, they don't need a sheet. They understand theory, they understand A, B, C, D, and they add it. They go in and use the basics of L1, L2, neutral. They check what they need to check. They know what's supposed to be next in the process and in the flow of an appliance. And that goes back to training. That goes back to their ability to understand. Look, This is the way I'm going to attack this. You hear your boy say it all the time over on Master Samurai, the Master Samurai course. What does he always teach, y'all? Start with the load. Start with the load. Trace your ass back to the source and figure it out. And look at its load, switches, resistance. See where the issue is, where the failure is. I mean, this stuff is elementary, but the problem is we trying to call people and get answers, man. Y'all gonna have to start figuring this stuff out on your own. You know, that's all I can tell you. So with that said, I'm on my way to Marcone. After that, I'm headed to my Samsung. Gotta grab some more silicone, that infamous Samsung silicone. And let me tell y'all something about that. All y'all out here getting this fake silicone and going to Advanced Auto Parts, grabbing some clear silicone, don't do it. Let me just help you now. Don't do it. Get the right stuff for the job. I'm telling you. Because the way they make that silicone from Samsung, it flows into cracks and places that regular silicone is not going to get to. No matter how much you put in there. Y'all got to understand. Everything is a process. I learn every day something new. Every day. And you got to be better every day. I don't give a damn if it's a nth degree better, but shoot, you better than you were yesterday. Better prepared. Like, I'm tired as hell right now. But it's only because, you know, I had a late night, but also I didn't sleep because I get up every day whether I want to or not at 4, 4:30, 5 o'clock because I just have that clock internally. That's why I'm focusing so much on taking my ass to bed when the sun get down. I ain't trying to be in these streets because the reality is the way our bodies are made, we supposed to rise with the sun and set with the sun. That's your, you know, we're not gonna get into these circadian rhythms and stuff, but the reality is, man, find out what works for you. So I only got a few jobs today. I'm not trying to overdo it. I don't give a damn how much they paying me. I'm sticking on the 4 because I got other stuff to do and I need to get some rest. Know when to say no and know about your balance. Right now I'm fumbling through this video. I'm so damn tired. But that's on me. I was up trying to download videos, send stuff to my students, all this other stuff. This is why it's all about management, managing yourself, managing your time, and self-discipline. So with that said, y'all, like I said, I'm about to roll up here in the Marcone. Grab an evaporator because we got an LG evap later on today. Man, I'm telling you, can't get mad. I can't get mad because somebody's sitting at home with no business, no money, no job, and no opportunity. So I'm going to thank God for what I got and tell y'all stay safe and go get it. Miss Ward signing off.